All right, this is a rain-proof chicken feeder, an exterior or outside chicken feeder. This is a feeder that you can set outside, out in a pasture, out in a chicken yard, or wherever, and the rain will not get in it. Just set it anywhere you want. Good thing about this is that it doesn't the chickens, they can't jump in there and scratch the feed, throw it everywhere. They can't do that. They get their head in there only a certain way, so they can't really scratch around with their beak and throw the feed around. At least they can't throw it outside of the feeder. This umbrella thing here is a 10-inch PVC pipe. I split it, cut it in half. This is a 4-inch, cut a slot in it, put two caps, a cap on each end. Then I got a copper wire ran up through the bottom right there, and it goes up through there, comes out here at the top of the umbrella, wrapped around a screw. Umbrella's the same way. It's attached the same way, copper wire, balled up under here, and then attached to the screws. That way you can loosen it up and adjust it up and down or whatever. But that's it. I got some holes drilled in the bottom of the feeder, just in case water gets in there. You pull it out, take your scoop that you do your feed with, and just put it right in there. That's it. See, looking straight down on it, you can't see the feeder. The rain just rolls right off. Chickens can jump up there. There's no poop in their feed. They can't poop in it. They can't scratch in it. They can't throw the feed out. That way it cuts back on the rodents. And I used to use it when I had chickens. I'm going to get them again. I just work a lot now and I can't hardly take care of them. But when I had chickens, this thing, I wouldn't put it in. I wouldn't put the feed in their chicken house and feed them in there because it gets everywhere and attracts rodents. Being out away from the chicken house keeps the rodents away from the chicken house, and it cuts way back on them. Not near as many come around. The only way they can get up in there is to climb up the stakes and crawl in there, and they can do that, but it cuts way back. They don't throw the chicken feed everywhere and attract rodents from afar off, so it works out good. That's an awesome chicken feeder. That's it. This, I used to use this all the time too. This thing come in handy when I would when I'd be busy and couldn't feed them for several days. I would fill that. Of course, I'd strap it to a tree, fill that up. It's just a corrugated pipe. When you're using, it's just like a deer feeder, homemade deer feeder, except this is made out of the cheap corrugated pipe, very cheap. It's got the cap on it. You can take the cap off and feed it, put the feed in from up there. But see, then I took another cap and split it and cut it in half, and then screwed it on here with some short screws. But that way they get in there and they do their beak. They do their beak and try to throw that feed out, and they can't. It hits this thing and it stays in there. So there's no feed on the ground. It stays in here. So this thing works out good too. Anyway, that's it. That is it. Chicken feeders. Awesome chicken feeders. I like this one. It's worked out so good for me. I've got 2 of them. That's it. Just grab it, pull it out, take your scoop and fill it up. All right, we'll see you on the next one.